Hello, hello. Oh my god, my voice. All right. Hello, camera. Hello, camera. Hello. I think it's the wrong. Let's see. Nope, profile's correct. Must have changed this. USB video. Please. There we go. We got it. Today's an art stream. I don't know what we're doing today. I don't have a plan. We finished our Halloween candy sticker sheet. Very cute. Very happy with it. We finished fall leaves. So now what? What do we do now? I don't know. I wonder if there's like a better app I could use that doesn't show UI. If anyone has any suggestions, that would be great. Because I could crop this, but then I'd have to make it bigger. And that will ruin the quality of the video. But whatever, we'll deal with it for now. It's not really blocking any work at the moment, is it? So what are we doing? I don't even know. I guess I'll wait a little bit until some people join. I know Wednesdays are an earlier stream than usual. So I think a lot of people can't join. Like, who usually can. So, I don't know. I guess we'll wait a little bit. We'll see what happens. Should we do more alcohol marker art? Should we switch it up? Do some digital art? I almost, instead of using this camera, my iPhone, I almost hooked this up to my iPad. I was thinking, oh, we could do a digital painting. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to do today. There's a few things on, like, I have like a list of artwork that I want to make for no particular deadline or anything. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm affiliate, there's probably going to be like ads at the beginning. Twitch is still saying unstable, but I think it's just because my bit rate is so high. It's a little bit too much. Wait. How did I get 3 subscribers? Oh yeah. Because Poet gave out a gift sub too. But yeah, we're affiliate now, and I made a few more whatchamacallit, alert emotes, or whatever you want to call it. And so we'll have actual cool stuff. So like, for example, gift subs. This is gonna work. That's what it looks like. Oh no, Abraham Lincoln guy. Yes, it's an art stream today. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Honestly, I almost canceled stream today. My trip is on Friday, and I gotta do laundry and things like especially laundry. I have to make sure it's dry before I can pack it because I don't have a dryer. But oh my god, I was dying. It's so hot today. Even my room with the AC blasting and the fan blasting. I had to go take a shower and drink sports drink, and I was like, oh my god, do I want to stream today? But I'm like, I promised to stream, and I won't have a regular schedule until next month, so we're here. But yeah, I'm showing off my new, you want to see it again? Yeah, I made some new stuff for alerts. And then that's the same for community gifts and gift subscription, basically. It's the same art. And what else did I do? Bits? Yeah, I did one for bits. Didn't we already have a similar conversation? Something like, I'm the Skyrim girl. I'm more than the Skyrim girl. You're more than the Abraham Lincoln guy. But yeah, this is for bits. Let me show it again. I like the noise. I found it on Pixabay. Oh. What's Mauler? What's that? Is that person? Yeah, I guess art streams, unless I find something interesting to chat about. Art streams usually need to watch to know what's going on. But I don't even know what I'm doing today. I don't know, because before, like, we had plans. We were making the fall leaves set. We were making the Halloween candy set. And now I don't know what to even do, but I'm streaming. I guess I could stop now. No, I'm not gonna stop now. So I don't even know what to change this URL to on my whatchamacallit. My overlay. How to draw, I don't know. Movie reviewer. Oh, so you want to fall asleep. That's the goal. What's fun? Like, I have some ideas of things that I've been planning for a while, and then also a skunk by my gas mask. What? Oh, because they're stanky. I tried to draw a skunk in February because I went to Five Below and I found their set of like monochrome alcohol markers, and I brought a sketchbook with me and I tried to draw a skunk and the markers were just really bad and it looked really bad. I actually did a poll on Instagram asking like what black and white thing should I do, and the winner was skunk. But it just, I didn't even post it because it just was not, it was not good. What I was inspired by, because my friends just, well, I guess they're not quite out of their apartment yet, but they're moving, and so they had to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff, and one of them had a bunch, ooh. You want it? Really? Legit? Because you can message me. Because my commissions are open. I will do that. My commissions are open. Wait. Hold on. If this is legit, then yeah, we can make a deal. I will definitely. I want to try a skunk again because I was so disappointed before. Because I was in California, so I wasn't at home. I didn't have all my other markers, so I couldn't even like retry the skunk. Wait, I gotta get to my stream on YouTube. I have Twitch open. I think actually on my website I have all my prices listed, and I think it's not much different than that. Do you want like alcohol marker art, or are we talking pixel art? Let me see. We go to, I gotta see what exactly I'm advertising here, because it depends what it is, what whatchamacallit, what medium it is, and technically the size. So digital art is $21 an hour. Acrylic gouache, I can show you actually. I think I've showed this before. No pixel art? Is that what you mean? Yeah, let me show you my website. Let's see. This is the commission me panel. The commission me page. So digital art is $21 an hour. Sorry, this doesn't fit perfectly on screen. Let me try to... I guess we can get rid of the overlay for a second. Edit transform. And... no, I want you to fit. Transform. So digital art is $21 an hour. I was told to charge like $30 an hour, but I'm trying to build up a repertoire for, or like a portfolio first. Then we have acrylic wash on canvas. Like the Skunk Works logo with the gas mask. But are we thinking digital or traditional? Because I'm leaving the country. And while I could get supplies, I won't have my usual supplies. But I will have my iPad and my laptop. So I will have a lot of free time to be painting digitally. Or I could work on something today, but there's no guarantee it will be finished today. But yeah, so these are things. I guess, I hope you can see. I'm gonna have to zoom in a bit. And then read it off. Digital, okay. Okay. So that, yeah. So for something like that, are we thinking like, if we think in terms of if it's gonna be printed out, for example, the canvas would be like an A4 size canvas. Because if you're doing it for, I mean, if you're gonna use it on like a YouTube video or something, that's definitely big enough. So that, let's see, I can come back with an estimate in a little bit, but let's work it out through messages. Let's see, I am navigating. Sorry if I get quiet. I'm navigating to my stream. Oh, that's me. Okay. Now I can click on you. No, no, of course not. Like, I mean, some people do get digital art to print, but how long it's going to take me, and so the price is going to depend on the size of the canvas, right? So how big do we want the canvas, basically? It could be pixels or inches. Really? Dogs playing poker? Like, what do you mean, recreation? Like, with dogs, or do you want our plays with skunks? Let's see. Is there a way to message you? I don't think so. Why don't you... Let's see. Yeah, no. Oh, which one? The... the skunk or the dogs playing poker? I'm guessing the skunk, right? So you can contact my business email. How about that? And that way we can work it out. I mean, we could message on Discord if you want to. I do have a form on my website. Here, I can show you. And that goes straight to my email. So, like... It's not showing. Nope, that's not one. Why isn't it showing? Because it's minimized. There we go. This. So, like, you can put in all the details here. For a thumbnail, dogs playing poker was meant to be full of, and that would be fantastic. Hammer nothing. It would be. It would be. I don't know about oil specifically because of my allergies, because my asthma. Because of my asthma, I really struggle to paint with oil paints, even if they're water soluble. There's something in them that really bothers me, but I can definitely use acrylic wash or gouache, but acrylic gouache is a little bit more permanent. So yeah, this is the form if you want to use it, or you can message me on Discord if you want to, but this would be a good place to get started. Should we do that then? A skunk with a gas mask? I mean, I don't know if that's good to start on stream today because we got to do the contract and stuff first. Because I always do a contract to hold both parties, you know, to their end of the bargain. Make sure I deliver, make sure you deliver. What is this? Oh, I see. I can see in the bottom corner, like my most recent photo. Yeah. I think I should have time, because I'm gonna be on vacation, but I'm gonna have so much free time. I'm not even gonna have a car, so I'll probably just spend so much of my time just at my mom's house. So I'll probably have time. It probably shouldn't be that long to deliver. But what should we do today then for stream? Oh, I was gonna say, one thing I would like to do that I've been thinking about just very, very recently since my friends have been moving. One of my friends gave me a whole bunch of her stationery stuff, like her stickers. And a lot of it I'm giving away as souvenirs because they're like Japanese stationery or Taiwanese stationery. So one set of stickers really inspired me. I want to show you. I put it away somewhere because I have this new desk set up because she gave me the desk. I had to reorganize everything. I think I put them in here. Oh, these two! Oh my god. Now I want to make a million things. So this is the first one. So it came out. It says by Tapie Platz. And they're fish. So recently, actually, my goldfish sticker has been selling a lot more. Like someone ordered like 5 of them at one time, and now people keep ordering them. I can mimic the style of oil painting though. I do have oil paints. I could try it. I could test it out. Probably, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that until after I come back. I have water-soluble oil paints so that I don't have to use any of the really bad thinners. That would be terrible for my lungs. So I can try it out. It could have been, because my asthma wasn't as much in control when I was testing it out, but now I'm on like new medicine, and so it's a lot better. It was possible. It was just because I was already so sensitive. So I do have oil paints. I could try it out. So it is possible nowadays to mimic oil paint with acrylic paints and certain mediums. But I can try the oil paints. But look, aren't these beautiful? Oh my god, they're so cute. Little fishies. And there's like gold. Oh, it's shiny. It's not focusing. Oh, I love them. I love the little orange ones with big eyes. But also, I just saw another thing that I forgot about. I love my Bougie Bakery set, but I feel like, one, it didn't come out as good as I wanted because I used some very cheap supplies. Oh, I just spilled a whole bunch of them. And so the pigment payload for those watercolor pencils I used They were just the, like, literally the children's Faber-Castell watercolor pencils, which is fun to play around with, but um, they're kind of like for kids, so not very nice. And also, I feel like I've improved since then, so I do kind of want to make a new bread set. I love the fishies, I do. And so this inspired me as well. Like a little mini sticker sheet. It's just so cute. So I could include the pretzel, I think. And then there's cakes here. But I think I like this vibe a lot more. I could include my waffle as well. So I think I might want to draw some bread today. These ones... I think, well, to do fishies, it would require more colors. So it would take a lot more time to have to pull together so many different color palettes. So maybe the fishies will be another day when I have more time. I still have a lot of time today. I could stream until I have to go to work, but again, I have to finish packing, and part of what I have to pack is the stuff I'm using for stream, because I will be streaming when I'm in the US. So I don't think I'm gonna go for very long today. So we'll save the fishies for later. Those could be done digitally as well. That would be fun. I think I'm gonna go for something similar to this. Yeah. With some interesting bread shapes. I want to sort of redo, like, I can show, where did I put it? Actually, wait, I think it's here. I think it's in here. My bougie bakery sticker sheet. This one. I like it. It's cute, but I think I could do better. These were done with those Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. Oh, I already did pumpkin pie, though. I did do pumpkin pie already. I have a card, actually. I can show you because I actually printed it out for myself. I can't find it, but I can show you on here, like on the PC. I just like changed my tablecloth in the kitchen, so I like took everything off the table and reorganized everything. Pumpkin pie recipe card. So I have it as a digital download on my Etsy. Someone actually just ordered it recently, funnily enough. It looks like this. Ooh, ooh. So that was the artwork. So I've done pumpkin pie, but I would love to do an excessively large baguette. I think that would be great. Should we try that? It does use all of my favorite marker colors. Some of which I'm probably running low on ink. Ouch, I just hit my head on the microphone. Oh, so we should grab some reference images. Well, thanks. I think it's cute too, that's why I had it in the kitchen. Also, I just realized, oh, you never liked pumpkin? I love pumpkin pie, it's so good. But pumpkin bread's even better. Let me open up Pixabay, or maybe Pexels. My favorite, or Free Pick, we'll see. So these are royalty-free images. That. Baguette. Really? Oh, did I misspell it? What do we want? I don't want the hands in the way. The tiny French. I don't know if that would work for you all. Or like a sticker sheet. Maybe. Or like a cut one. Oh. That's interesting. Ooh, a tower of bread. Mud pie is really good though. Mud pie is really good. If it were Thanksgiving, I would have to get a big slice of both pumpkin pie and mud pie. But look at these croissants. That one looks delicious. Wait, it's worse quality if I zoom in. I should probably download. Oh. I always click view so I can do this, otherwise it goes to my files. So I'll save that for a croissant later. Baguette, baguette. I want baguette. Give me baguette. Ooh, those look good. Oh, a baguette in a bag? Should it be in a bag? Nah. But those croissants look really good. Like this angle might be even better. I just screenshot this. Ah. Come on, Lemmy. Come on. I can't hold it like this and screenshot at the same time. Ah. Oh, my pinky didn't do it. Oh. Ah! Nothing's working today. Okay, screenshot. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hello? Would the page like to load? Why are you like this? May I please? Thank you. Thanks. Ah, no! 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 I'm clicking all the wrong things. It's just so, okay. This is not what I want. Show me just baguettes, please. See, this would be good, except the hands are in the way. Maybe. You mean like a whole scene? Because usually I just draw isolated things that work well for sticker sheets and putting together, ooh, like a charcuterie board. Like putting together like a memo pad where I have individual elements that I can put wherever I want. Ooh, that looks good. It's kind of dark. Let's turn this out. It's still kind of dark. They're all in bags or cut. Like iStock has good stuff, but moved okay. Oh, that looks good. There's a lot of other really good bread. I just want the baguettes. Oh, the one with the picnic? Yeah, that would be cute. I don't want to draw exactly what's in the reference photo for something like that. It's because I feel like that's kind of their art already. But like taking individual elements, maybe. That would be good with the wine glass anyway. You can draw whatever you like as long as something I want to see. That's a cute picture. But I just want baguette. I just want baguette. Only baguette, please. I might go to Pixabay. That one's cut up. That's alright, but it's kind of, I don't want it from the side, right? Maybe go to Pixabay. Usually before I stream, I already have my reference and just shows it. Now you can see. Now you can see the real struggle of finding the perfect reference image. Yes, I am accepting cookies. Don't judge me. Some people don't like to do that ever. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, those are eye stock again. Okay, this is a cut baguette. Again, cut. Is that acceptable? Is cut acceptable? We want a long baguette. Some of this looks pretty good though. Maybe other bread I can use. This is reality. Oh! That's a full one. It's kind of weird shape though. It's kind of weird shape. Maybe we'll come back to it later. Maybe. Do that. And get on its cover. That one's interesting, but a lot of dark spots. We want a quintessential baguette. Yeah, they're all cut. Stop cutting your baguettes. I know they're giant and unwieldy. That's cute. I hope it's not AI. Yeah, it's AI. It does kind of look like AI. That's a baguette. I wish there was more. Interest. It's gotta be the perfect baguette. How many times can I say the word baguette before we go insane? Baguette. Oh, see, that's a good one too. Maybe the baguette will have to wait for a bit. I could go on free pick, but I kind of wanting. That's not AI generated, is it? Because those look good. We're already isolated. I think that would be really nice. And hollow. Yummy. That looks really good too, except we have a croissant. We might just start with the croissant, honestly. If the baguette's not coming through. Fine, I'll take my meds. Fine. I know you're joking, but also don't joke like that. Medicine has been taken. I do have to end stream a little bit earlier. Because I just remembered I have to fill up my bookcase. Ooh, love a good bread basket. That's a cute croissant. Oh, that's a cute croissant. I gotta. Is that like an actual croissant? Or is it? I mean, it is a present. It is a present. Let me see if that. I can tell if it clicked the button. Oh, and some brown bread. Love some good brown bread. I bought some rye bread just so I can make a toasty because my friends gave me their sandwich press thing. And this is the remainder of my lunch. I couldn't finish it, but this is rye bread. Because I haven't had time to make my own bread and I haven't had all the ingredients. Very, very small baguette. I would accept even a small one, but these people just keep cutting their baguettes up. Maybe it has to be a cut baguette. Where did I find the reference? It's ridiculous. Where did I find the reference image for the last one? Maybe I'll just redo that. I don't think I have the reference anymore. Like, this? Who keeps posting these isolated images of bread? Like, I appreciate it. I'm just wondering what prompted that. Looks good. That looks good. I like it. I like it. I think it has some nice contrast, like the crispy edges. Let's bring it up. It's got like a nice brown red texture. Or texture. Color. And some nice texture. I like her. I'm gonna set up over here. Ah. I'll put you there. I do have a lamp that my friend gave me, so hopefully it doesn't cast too much shadow. Okay, what am I doing it in? This one? Or should I do the big one? Oh, that's the Eufy I don't like. I need to just burn that in a fire. Oh, some brownies that I never posted anywhere because I look like blobs. This is supposed to be pumpkin bread, also for a recipe card. These are supposed to be for the other recipe cards. I just never got around to it. Because I didn't like how these came out. I specifically I bought a brown just for this brownie. It like looks a little better on camera than in person, but it's very blobby. And this was supposed to be pumpkin coffee cake. Yeah, I don't have the pumpkin pie in here, I guess. I thought I would have done them all in the same spot. In the same book. Sketchbook. Yeah, no, I don't see the pumpkin pie. This year's streams. All this good stuff. It's a cat skull, which I never finished. Like I thought maybe I would draw it, but I didn't. And now the Halloween stuff that we finished. And this should be it, yes. So probably have to go this way because the baguette is nice and long. Oh, there's not that much left in the sketchbook. How do we start? Oh shoot! My usual mechanical pencil. I packed in my suitcase. I had to go get it. Hello? Alright. Oh, we should do a baking stream. Maybe when I'm at my mom's. That would be fun. Like, we should do like Skyrim recipes. It'd be so much fun. Okay. Start off with a sketch. Kinda wanna make sure I don't go off the page. So let's make some marks. I always underestimate the size of things. Oh, that's gonna go right to the edge, basically, but it's fine. So we can stop there. We can stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Also, flour and salt? Is salt the second thing I put in? I always make sure my salt is well away from the yeast. It can kill the yeast and then nothing rises. I learned that the hard way. Same thing with baking powder. They said it wasn't good. I have the unofficial Harry Potter, which was pretty okay, actually. And I got my sister for Christmas. Ooh, that would be fun. Since we already do a multiplayer Stardew Valley with my sister. My sister's a baker, by the way. She's officially she's a cake decorator, but she works in a bakery. And I got her the Stardew Valley official cookbook for Christmas. Oh, that's too tall. Too tall. And everything looks delicious. We should do a baking stream. I'm sure she would agree to it. I think she posts on Instagram and stuff. She has like, I think one time for Christmas she got like a really cool like phone, you know, not tripod, but something you can put on your desk, like the one I'm using now. Their own version of the Skyrim cookbook. I like binging with Babish. I used to watch him all the time. Haven't in a while though. I don't know why YouTube stopped recommending his videos. Okay. Doesn't need to look exactly the same. In fact, maybe we don't want it to. Maybe we want to be a little more original. I want to get some of these darker cracks in here. So I'll use colored pencil. And then color a bit of this. A little bit of that. And a little bit of that. It was too big, but that's fine. I know you can hardly see it. I'm not drawing very darkly, so I can erase it later. I'm sure lots of people have made their own sweet rolls. Cool. We got a sketch. That is a croissant? Oh, not croissant. No, we're not doing croissants yet. Ooh, but there's some challah. That looks good. Baguette. That's the other French bread. You made a lot of his recipes? I don't know if I ever followed like a YouTube recipe. I got recipes from like blogs. I remember one time I made lambas. Some delicious lambas. Not lambus, lambas. Let me do a... Ah! Almost completely missed that eye drop. Forgot. My eye's gonna be so red if I don't do that. This fan running. Okay, let's grab the colored pencils. Find a tissue for my eyeball. Yeah, any kind of braided bread, but this looks like hollow, right? It's very fluffy. My first drawing looked like PS1 Hagrid. That's good though. He has charm. Bread. Yes, bread. Okay, what's a good color? Good color for this bread. We go with something like this, just to start. And what is this? This is dark brown. Sounds about right. Let me grab these. Pencil sharpener. I want it extra sharp. Gotta move the fan, otherwise it's gonna blow my shavings all over the place. Okay. So I'm gonna do it in the big side and just like slightly tilt this so that just the end gets really sharp. Most people like brown. I know some people who don't. I think it's more of like a whatever you grew up with. When I say, you know what I mean when I say brown bread. Don't be like that. White bread versus brown bread. You know what that means. Try not to break. Okay. Now we do the big one, and we go like this. Why are you not doing it? Okay. Could use a knife. I'm choosing not to. You can't find your first furry drawing? You don't know what point in your life you started furries? Did you start very young? It's still not as thin as I wanted it. Yeah, I can outline this part a little bit. Just like a little bit of that too. Not making it perfect. We want it organic. Oh. It's the money. There are people who are willing to pay a lot of money for artwork of their persona. It is a very lucrative market. I personally do not. I am not good at that kind of thing anyway. Cool. We got a baguette. And now we will... Ah! Does not want to go in my pencil case. We will erase the graphite. Colored pencil should mostly stay. I mean, even for me, $8, $80, I don't know, $8 is a big chunk of change. Okay. Let's start picking on our colors. Start swatching. I'll keep this here. Wait. forget this. Okay. I mean, I can't afford a PS5 either. I live in Japan. Ooh, I think these ones would be really good, actually. I know this is like sort of like a yellowy reddish brown. But I really like these ones, the Can-Do ones. So it's Can-Do Raw Silk and Light Camel. On the Light Camel. $80 for artwork is, I think, if it's, you know, an experienced artist, that's like way undercharging. People want custom stuff. That's why they pay money. I guess I'll use pearl white probably. I'm still looking for, that's light camel. I'm still looking for raw silk. There you go. Might be a little too desaturated, but I prefer my artwork sort of like calm colors, not too bright anyway. So maybe that's a bad choice, but I don't know. I think E220 sand is good. Saw it and was like, I know I'm probably gonna want that one. Yeah. Yeah, people pay, you know, to get something that's original that other people don't have. E210 I think would be good. And like also you're paying someone for their skills that took, I mean, often decades. E210 to develop. And lots of supplies. Let's not forget about that. That's 310. E210. E210. E210 right here. Like, I know a lot of people see like an artist's work. This is good, E280, and like their prices. And they're like, why would you ever charge that much? Who can afford that? But one, art is a luxury. So like no one has to be able to afford it. But also, two, there's so much time and effort, and not to mention money, that goes into developing a skill that people want to pay for. So listen, art is defined by, like, the value of art is defined by whatever someone's willing to pay for it. What is this? E280. E280. Can I move it up here? If the caps just looked the same, did I already grab it? 220, 210. Oh, here it is. No, you do pay for all their skills. That's what you're paying for. That's why people don't charge minimum hourly wages for art, or they shouldn't if they're experienced. Because you would not be getting the art you're getting if they didn't put in the time already. Thousands of hours of time, you know? So that's why it's skilled labor. That's why you're paying a skilled labor price. Okay. We got a lot of the lighter colors. I think we can throw in a little bit of like a yellowy something. A little of a yellowy brown. Oh, speaking of which, yellowish brown is right there. Wire 260. Which I know I used very recently for the candy corn, I think. Wire 240, wire 260. No, that was Y260. Wire 260, there we go. That's exactly how markets work. So why do people question these things? Like, they're charging it because people will pay it. That's literally what creates the value of their work. Why would someone, firstly, maybe not even make their money back for materials spent? Because getting especially traditional artwork, costs a lot of money. The supplies that, especially are light fast, that like won't just be destroyed by UV rays in like a few years. But yeah, also like, unless they're doing you a big favor, like someone else is gonna pay them decently. So I don't know. Art is a luxury. So when people complain about like, oh, too expensive, why would you charge it? Because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't you? Like for me, I'm just trying to get by with my Etsy shop. Wire 5 is good, terracotta. And I'm not even like paying the fees. Like I'm still like paying Etsy every month 99% of the time. Really? I've never heard of tax dodging schemes. Why? What is a little darker than that? Oh, like people commission art. Wire 10. And then donate it. That's sketchy. Oh, I wrote RR. It's YR. I don't know if RR even exists. Wire 10. And then I do think I need something a little darker, like Y12, because that's going to lighten up, especially when something's layered over it. Y12. That's good. Right? That's good. We can grab more if we need to. I wonder if I could someday stream from that desk. I just have to move the LAN cable. Make sure it reaches. Because it's a nice desk, though it is in like the darkest corner of my room. At least this one has the window right over there. I wish I had a window that I could just put a desk in front of, but that window's like meant to be accessed. So I guess I could move a table there, but it'd have to be temporary. Maybe sometime. I've never heard of someone doing that. I'm sure someone probably has, but I don't know if it's common enough, successful enough for me to have heard about it. I guess you only have to do it once or twice to get like a really good payout. Okay, starting with this. What time is it? It is 2:06. Oh yeah, no, like there's some galleries trying to be good, but there are also lots of galleries. And they just want money, and so it's all artificial, basically. Like when we say the value of art is whatever someone's willing to pay for it, there are definitely places that artificially inflate prices for their benefit. Like, no one otherwise would want to pay that much. Not to say that really great artwork shouldn't cost a lot. It's all very intentional. And not good for the artists themselves. I don't care if I go outside the lines. I will clean that up digitally later as per usual. I think the goal is to stop at like 3, which I know is not a very long stream compared to my usual, but I think I'll have to do that. I just want to... I'm not going to have that much time before work tomorrow to pack. And then I get home very late on Thursday, and then I fly out on Friday. I have to leave my flight and do that. Luckily my flight's not till evening, but I still have to get there early. And I have to take the bus and make sure the bus gets me there too. Let's see. What's next? Raw silk. Or E280. Was that just a fly? Did you see a fly on camera? I thought it's been too hot for flies. Oh, it is a fly. There was a spider that just like landed down here. Like yesterday. I caught it on a tissue and settled down. It was just a little baby. So this is gonna dry a lot later. Oh, that's the wrong one. Dang it. Ugh. I did not mean for that to happen. Oh. Got the wrong marker. No, it is too hot. They're crazy every time it gets slightly lower in temperature. And then since it's been like, it was like 38, so like over 100. They stop showing up. Like, seriously, they're like crazy in my kitchen. I don't know what to do about it. And then it got really hot. And now they're gone. Like, it's literally too hot for the flies. That's when we should start worrying. When it's too hot for the flies. We're in trouble. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the pencil, I think. A tarantula? Did you say hello? Did you give it a little pet? You probably shouldn't. They don't like to be touched that much. They're very sensitive. I think this marker's starting to run out of ink. Very sad. This is one of my favorite colors. Please let me finish this. Also, I did just reach affiliate on Twitch. And then I was looking at YouTube monetization. And I realized I'm not as far away from any kind of monetization as I thought I was. Did you place it outside? Now else. So I need what, like 70 more followers? Oh shoot. What's this supposed to be? So that was a surprise to me. I really thought, because I didn't realize there's like different levels of monetization. I guess similar to Twitch, it just doesn't have like a new name. What? Did you really? Be careful though, like, I just saw a story of someone whose sister, I think it was, had a pet tarantula, and they knew that their sister, like the poster, the person telling the story, has a fear of like bugs, I guess. So I don't know, just say insects, because spiders aren't insects, but you know what I mean. Creepy crawlies. And so, as a joke, she put the tarantula, this pet tarantula that she loved, like on the person. And of course, they stood up and screamed. And as they stood up or moved around, whatever happened, they accidentally stepped on the tarantula and killed the tarantula. And they felt bad about it. They didn't mean to. But then the sister was so mad. Like, you killed my tarantula. But why are you using a real life creature that supposedly you care about for a prank like that? How could you not consider how dangerous that is? I would never. That's insane to me. So that was on the tarantula owners. Like, that was their fault. I do not blame the sister for being surprised and doing what most people do when they're surprised. Especially if they have a known fear of something. And especially because it wasn't on purpose. If that was on purpose, and like they weren't just surprised, then yeah, okay, you shouldn't kill other people's pets even if you don't like them. But it was obviously not on purpose, and they felt really bad afterwards, but their sister was still mad at them. Like, you're just a bad owner. Exactly. Like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Also, that poor tarantula. That's so sad. And now they're mad? Like, it's not your fault that you did exactly what you shouldn't have done? Actually, it's different. I think I told the story right. I think it was like the sister's tarantula. I hope she didn't like borrow it from another person and it was another family member's tarantula. That's even worse. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just like laying stuff down where I see it's darker. Like, even if it's not a spider, like, that's just a natural reaction to being surprised, is to stand up and run away. I don't know, think about it anymore, very sad. Keep almost grabbing raw silk instead of pearl white. I'm not doing that again. Okay. Yeah, no, there's so many. Oh my god. That's one of the things that, like, makes me so angry is when people are like, that dog's so aggressive. The dog bit my child. Or like, why is the dog growling at me? We need to bring that thing to the pound or put it down. Meanwhile, literally the dog's just being harassed or just downright hurt. like someone's hurting the dog, like a child tries to pet a dog too hard or jump on their back or something and the dog snaps, like what would you do if someone tried to jump on your back or was slapping your face? Dogs don't speak human languages for the most part. They have the anatomy to do so. So they have to communicate in other ways. I think largely, I mean, people who don't grow up around dogs don't understand that how dogs communicate. Don't understand how to interact with them to not make them mad. Like basic decency to a dog. So maybe that's why, but also that's just dumb. What do you mean? How would you feel? Like people get mad when they're told off, or like someone goes up to a dog, a complete stranger, and starts trying to pet their dog without asking, and they get mad when you say don't do that. Like, it's for your safety. The dog's safety, of course, but then also yours. Who raised you? I don't think there's any dog who is inherently a bad person. Now, people can be bad people, but dogs just are trying to get by. And sure, they have, like, you have cranky dogs, but like, they're just living their lives. I don't think there's an inherently bad dog. What color do I use next? Like, there are some dogs that obviously, you know, don't work well in certain environments. But like a vast majority of the time, bad behavior is a result of how they're raised or an unsuitable environment that they've been placed in. Also, I think the thing with I love pit bulls, okay? Any bully breeds. They were, I mean, I know people say slot, they were originally raised as nanny dogs because they were originally raised as nanny dogs. And they're very gentle if raised right, but there are people who just don't raise their dogs right. Or like, sometimes you have dogs who get anxious in certain situations, and of course they fight or flight. Also, I think golden retrievers bite more people than pit bulls, and people just talk about the pit bulls more. Because pit bulls are very strong. They cannot lock their jaws, but they are very strong. So that's how they were bred. Also, most pit bulls, it depends what you're talking about when you say pit bull. Like, there are, like, I guess, technically some pure breeds, but actually it's an umbrella term for the most part, so there's no way you can lump them all in one category. There's people, you know, that dog should not have been allowed to escape the yard, or like should have been leashed or something. Only some pit bulls are bred. Like I said, pit bull is an umbrella term. So the dogs that fighting dogs are bred from, they're not pure bred, and there are many dogs that are not bred for fighting. Like, you look at a Staffordshire Terrier, they were not bred for fighting. They were bred to be family dogs and to take care of their family and their animals. Also, breeds count for so much, like genetics, sure. Like, I don't think you should have a border collie if you can't, like, exercise your border collie both physically and mentally. Because they're very, very intelligent dogs who, for the most part, if they are purebred, they come from a long line of breeding for specific traits. Listen, reported dog attacks. That's what I'm saying. People get a pit bull, and so many of them don't know how to raise them. But I've known so many good pit bulls who are just mushy, lovey dogs and would never hurt anyone. Unless, of course, they're probably like getting hit or something. So it's this image that's been built up that, like doesn't apply to everyone, but it's because of one, these reports. How do I say this? Pit bull bites are reported way more often than Chihuahua bites. I've seen way more Chihuahuas attack people, but they can't hurt them as badly because they're not as big, and also they usually have terrible teeth. That is genetics for the most part. Also, people don't brush their dog's teeth properly. That's probably part of it as well. And I've never been bit by a pit bull, but I've been bit by a black lab as a child, just trying to pet the dog, who I knew, but she was stressed out, and I didn't know. It wasn't like a super bad bite. I got away quickly, but then she was in the car. Basically, I reached in through the window, and she was stressed out because it was a baseball game. Give me a second. Band. Okay. Oh, what was that? Oh, hello! Right when I turned off the screen. Hello, thanks for following. I think I just, was that who I think it was? Let me check. I couldn't read it. Screen. I Twitch up instead of OBS. Hello. Let me see. Oh, it was you. Hello. Right as I press the ban button, I get a follow alert. I'm like, what? Out with one, in with another. Anyways, my point is, pit bull is it refers to many breeds, some of which people in more recent years have bred for fighting, but a vast majority of bulldog breeds were not bred for fighting. And if they are raised well, they can do very well. It's just they're very strong because they're bulldogs. So that's one reason why their bites get reported a lot more. And because of bad people. This would not be a problem if it wasn't for bad people. If people did not breed dogs to fight in the first place or raise them poorly. So I'm more afraid of people than I am of humans, to be honest. Of course, before I ever approach a pit bull, I would ask its owner about its temperament, and then I would, very gently introduce myself to because they're animals, they can't communicate. I don't want to you in English or Japanese or Spanish. The next color that we do is like I could use this. What was I using? B220. Oh, did I not? Oh, it's right there. So I think I basically skipped this one, which is fine. Oh, white should be here, raw stick should be here. So I guess I'm going with this one. They were bred to fight bulls like 200 something years ago, but also many of the breeds were then bred to be family dogs. So all I'm saying is generalizations don't really help us out. They're not super accurate. And for example, Staffordshire Terriers, which are a bully breed, were, like a lot of people say, they were nanny dogs. They were literally bred to take care of children. And I can see why, because my mom's dog, he was my brother, he was part Staffordshire Terrier, well, half American Bulldog, half Terrier mix. Had some Staffordshire Terrier, all kinds of, we did a DNA test, but you could tell he was part Staffy, part American Bulldog. The biggest mush you ever meet in your entire life. He was big baby, would never go out in the rain unless you absolutely forced him, even if he had to pee so bad. But he would never, let's say he'd never go in the house. He was a boy dog. But he never bit me. The one time where I was like, oh, is he gonna bite me, was when he jumped up. We got him to get up into my bunk bed, and he was afraid to come down the ladder. But he didn't bite me, he just growled, because he was like, stop it! Stop trying to get me off the bed, it's scary. But I feel like I've seen huskies Like, that's the thing. We had a husky mix, greyhound husky mix. She went after the neighbor's chickens. She actually, I'm not going to tell the story, but the reason she passed away was because she got loose. And there was a farm nearby, and I was able to, which, again, is the responsibility of the owners. It wasn't my fault, but to be fair, the guy did not do what he should have done. I mean, in terms of like, if you have to protect your animals, yeah, but like, they had tags on, and you should have called someone. But I'm not gonna talk about that too much. So like, I would be more worried about the greyhound husky mix hurting someone or something than Buddy, the bulldog was. You know? And even Buddy was rescued. He had a past. He had a history. And so he wasn't perfect, but he definitely wasn't a dangerous dog. Honestly, our dog Sheba was more of a danger. And she was like a lump on the floor 99% of the time. But if you were a man in a baseball cap, nope. And she was a black lab academics. Akita, sorry. We don't say Akita here. Anyways, my main thesis statement is people are bad and no one has to get bit or injured by a dog if people are careful and raise their dogs. Which sometimes is easier said than done, especially if they have trauma or something. But I think it's this generalization. That's my thesis statement. Generalization, or is it generalization? No, it doesn't have to be. And I know so many pit bulls that wouldn't hurt anyone, and so many other breeds of dogs that would, and like some pit bulls that do, and other breeds of dogs that don't. So like, it just depends on the dog. Did I use YR260? Is that what I just used? This time? So we're on to like YR5, it's terracotta. Noise. I like the contrast here, we're getting the graceful bits. Just check the tech 230. I looked at my watch and then completely forgot. A little bit of this, like keep it like textured. I'm definitely gonna go in with darker stuff here. There's even more crispier bits here. I might need a darker like mid-tone color. I want to keep some hard edges and some. Okay. What's after that? Wire 10. do like this Copic sketchbook paper a lot. I like the Bristol board too, though. I don't know which I like better. I didn't expect to like this as much as the Bristol board. I mean, I used this before I ever used the Bristol board. Pretty sure. But then I really liked the Bristol board. It's not very dark. I thought it would be darker. I think I need a darker mid-tone. Like something more in between. Like Y9. If I could find it. I didn't already grab it, did I? No. Oh, found it. Oh my god, my microphone thing keeps squeaking. I apologize. Yes, whatever. Is crispy. What do I use? This one? No, that one's running out of ink. I'm gonna give it like a fluffy red texture. Do not worry if I go outside the lines, it will be cleaned up later. I don't know if I like that. It needs to be smoother. I think I'm gonna have to go back over with some colored pencil, like bring out some of the lighter bits, because there's no way I can preserve such light. Maybe I do need something. We had some drop frames. Are we alright? It still says unstable on Twitch, but we're up. no, the fly's back. Stay away. Okay, let's see if it looks better. I already threw out the tissue. Alright. See if it looks better with the foot pencil. So right now she looks like a bit of a mess. Honestly. I don't have my breath for that. Okay. Now we definitely have cracks and stuff that I want to use color pencil for, just because the marker would bleed way too much and be too thick. Okay. Just feel like we need more contrast. This needs, I don't know, something. So it's really like textured. Something darker. What was that? Raw silk? Maybe. gonna bother me to know. Erase it. I might need to get with this. Huh. Now that everything's dried a lot, I think I need something darker. It's a little darker than Y9. Potato brown, much darker. Clay. What time is it? 2:40. I don't have to leave at 3 like I do on Tuesdays. But I have, like I said, more packing I have to do. Needs to be blended more. That's weird. It's been like lines. It's separating. Uh-oh. Too much there? Is that because of the colored pencil? Uh-oh, maybe I should let it dry for a bit. Now that that's there, I feel like I need a little, just a little up here. It's because it's like lighter on the edges, it's like throwing me off. Feels like it should be darker. And the reference image is not, so maybe I'll just bring this around here. Show that it's round. Pearl white, pearl white, pearl white. Pearl white, there it goes. looks a little bit better. I need a darker color pencil. Definitely need to sharpen this. That help. Really worth that much darker. Okay, we definitely need whites. Which I did sharpen this a little bit since last time. Because I know it looked scary to some people. Hello, welcome, welcome. I wish. Maybe I have a good color in here. It's like a bright yellow. I don't know if the Arctic's ones were lighter enough, like well enough. Thank you. Yeah, it won't show up. That one kind of shows up. It's like not quite as opaque as the Holbein, because I don't want all the highlights to be super white. I don't know if it's even showing up. How long? Stream's been going for an hour, 51 minutes. So like an hour, probably. Maybe a little bit longer. I have to look back on the vlog to know. But it took us a while to find a reference image. Well, decide what we wanted to do, then find a reference image, which normally I don't do on stream, but I didn't today. And then, yeah, eventually we started working with it, but it took a bit. So I don't know, maybe about an hour or so. We were just looking for reference images, basically. We're like trying to decide what exactly to do today. So it just took a little bit to get started. Just trying to get some more of this texture so it doesn't look super flat. Again, I don't want to go super opaque white. Like if I had a really opaque like beige, that would be perfect, but the Arctic's ones just don't layer well enough on top. They're not quite soft. I suppose I could try to use like pastel pencils, because I have some. We just went on to, first we went to Pexels, and then we went to Pixabay. We were just looking for one that like, sort of like, I don't want to say stereotypical, but when you think of a baguette, that's what it is. I'm looking for that picture. I think this is sticking out a little too much. I can trim it digitally. Maybe it should go something like that. What do we think? Does that look like a baguette? Yeah, quintessential, that's the word. Quintessential baguette. Every time I'm doing this colored pencil, I'm like holding my breath. What do we think? Oh, that's the whole button. I feel like this does just need to be lighter. That shows up way better on camera than it does in real life. It looks way lighter wherever I put it. It's like it's sort of white around the edges, right? Yeah, we're using mainly markers and then sort of going on top for any finer details with pencil. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try to blend that out. It's alright. Baguette, oui oui. What do we think? It is 2:57, and I said I would finish at 3, so I can finish my packing. So I have to wrap this up quickly, don't I? I want to use like a really red brown here. Yeah. Well, thank you. But have you tried? Have you tried drawing a baguette? I don't want to overwork it. I'm going to cover some of this part where it's sort of separated. I don't want to look too much like a line. I'm going to blend it out. I'm hard to see though, the sun disappeared. Okay. Aw, why'd you do that? If you say because you weren't good, then it's just very sad. Obviously, you don't get good until you try for a long time. I definitely wasn't good when I started. Okay, I think we finish Mr. Baguette there. And then maybe next time we do croissant. But that will probably be in September unless I find some more art supplies while I'm traveling. But I will be streaming. Just probably... well, I don't know. I'll definitely like to do Skyrim. I'm bringing that stuff. Probably start. Oh yes, definitely Stardew with Katie. We'll do more Stardew co-op. Okay, well if it's not something you were interested in, then that's fine. But I think it's really like I don't know. I just saw a story recently because you know, Instagram likes to push like Reddit stories, all their reels and stuff. And it popped up and it was about like, I think it was a parent who like, I don't know if this story was even real because a lot of them are AI, but there was a parent who, or maybe it was a teacher, I don't know, there's probably a story very similar for both parent and teacher, but like telling a student, oh, it was an art teacher. An art teacher told a 16-year-old girl that she wasn't good enough to be a professional. And like someone went off on them because like she's 16. How do I feel about Redditors in general? Some of them that I'm pretty sure are not AI I find pretty interesting, but it's hard to, you know, read through the fake stories when it's obviously fake and very unrealistic. I'm not very interested. And also, when I listen to them, I much prefer real people reading them rather than text to voice. So I try to support the people I can, like on YouTube and stuff, in the best way I can. Oh, I gotta pick up, so I went 2 minutes over. Yeah, most of it feels like this is what people want to hear. This will make people want to listen more. Isn't this terrible? What an awful person. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I have to end right as you join. But I got a big trip coming up. This is my last stream before the trip. I'll be gone for like 3 weeks, but I'm going to try to stream while I'm traveling. Because I'll mostly be in the same place and I'll have a lot of free time. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, well bye everyone. I wonder if there's someone we could raid. I've been trying to raid more often instead of just like hopping off stream. So I want to find an individual. Usually I try to keep it the same kind of thing, like same category. That's what I'm doing. Let's see. What about art? Any traditional art going on right now? There's some digital art. Let's check it out. It'd be nice to do traditional art, but there's a whole bunch of digital art. Maybe beggars can't be choosers. Oh, thanks. This isn't for a tablet. I'm on my laptop. Any traditional art? I can search traditional art. Ooh. Traditional art. Traditional art? No. Traditional. Ah. No one's live. Alright, I have to do some digital. That's fine. I do digital sometimes too. I just try to keep it the same theme as what I'm streaming. Just. Oh, wait. I think I found someone. Speaking of ads, I should probably run some ads, actually, because an ad just popped up. I keep forgetting. I can't see what's going on because the ad. It hears me. It says tired of ads. Okay. I think I found a person. They've been streaming for 40 minutes only, so hopefully. Hopefully they'll be streaming for a while. So let's check them out. They're doing, it looks like a charcoal drawing. Let's do a little raidy raid. Let's see, is that charcoal? Yeah, she's using a brush. So I'm guessing it's charcoal. Let's raid! I know there's not a lot of people on Twitch. I think there's like one person. Oh, two. Okay, restream is not being accurate, which often isn't. Alright, we're popping over there, so I'm gonna end stream here. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Not sure about stream schedule, so you'll have to check out the Discord, or I'll try to post my schedule